Are 11 reasons why we love Jennifer and why you should too, right here on Listed. How much do we love Jennifer Lawrence? Well, let us count the ways. First of all, she doesn't really take any of the jokes made at her expense personally. She'll even make them herself. Remember the time she fell going up the stairs at the 2013 Oscars? And when she did it at the 2014 Oscars? Well, who could really forget those memorable moments? While many people silently pray for everyone to forget those embarrassing moments, Jennifer kind of welcomes them, or at least she takes them in stride, and doesn't ban questions about her fall. Months after the first Oscar red carpet incident, J-Law went on David Letterman to talk about her projects and that horrific moment at the Academy Awards. Even though you could tell she was embarrassed by it, Jen made fun of herself for not being able to walk up the stairs correctly.
Great actress and still be one of us.
Oh, thanks.
A lot of the great actresses get to be snotty. You're not snotty.
They can walk upstairs.
Yeah,
I hope I never turn into one of those.
Walking upstairs.
Oh, Jen. Although she doesn't mind poking fun at herself for her clumsiness, there's one thing she doesn't appreciate, and that's other people criticizing the way that she looks. Or just people being mean and making fun of others for how they look. A couple of years back, Jen sat down with Yahoo to talk about the Hunger Games and answered a couple of questions from the employees who worked there. One man asked Jennifer a question his daughter had for her because she was a huge fan. The question was, quote, "What is your response to those who judge others based on appearances?" At first, Jennifer responded with, "Well, screw them." But it didn't end there. She gathered her thoughts together and gave the world this incredible answer. Take a look.
You just have to look past it. You look how you look and be comfortable. Like, what are you gonna do? Be hungry every single day to make other people happy? That's just dumb.
She makes a really good point, and don't roll your eyes just yet. I know that's easier said than done, but trust me when I say that girlfriend does follow her own advice. She doesn't really diet. Jennifer Lawrence literally eats what she wants, when she wants, and I love it. The actress has constantly talked about eating on the red carpet and in interviews. Jen has admitted that eating is her favorite part of the day. She's talked about ordering McDonald's in the middle of an interview with MTV at the Oscars, not being able to eat her MTV Movie Award even though it has popcorn inside a popcorn cup thing. And of course, remember this amazing moment?
We get there and I'm like, "Where's the pizza?" And
her mom's like, "Oh, you want me to order it?"
"Oh my God, you want me to order it?" And I just like looked at her and I was like,
I think after that, her fans started showing up to events with food for Jen. Literally goals, you guys. I mean, forget winning awards. You know you've made it in life when you go somewhere and people who adore you just show up and bring you your favorite foods. But constantly talking about being hungry isn't the only reason why we love Jennifer. Not only is food something Jen constantly brings up during interviews, she also has no filter. Like, literally nothing is off topic for this girl. She has talked about butt plugs in an interview with Conan O'Brien. They weren't hers, by the way. Wetting the bed, eating squirrel chili. You get the deal. It just sounds weird to have someone talk about embarrassing moments so openly, but at the same time, it's very endearing. Like the time she was in the press room fresh off of her Oscar win and opened up to a room of strangers about what she did right before she entered the press room.
I don't know that's what I did, and then I got my hair and makeup done. And then I came to the Oscars. I'm sorry, I did a shot before I...
So let's quickly recap some of the reasons why we love her so far. She doesn't take everything personally. She's against body shaming others. She openly talks about her love of all things that are yummy. She doesn't have a filter. Oh yeah, and she's super caring towards people she doesn't even know. One situation that comes to mind is the time that she was at the London premiere of The Hunger Games Catching Fire and comforted a crying fan. As usual, J-Law was strutting her stuff on the carpet doing interviews with outlets, you know, normal A-list star stuff, when she noticed a young fan crying behind a barrier. So what does J-Law do? She abruptly stopped the interview she was doing and went over to hang out and talk to the girl for a couple of minutes. Seriously, you guys, it's so cute. Not only is Jen a caring person, but she's just a good person all around. Back in 2012, when she was on the cusp of being super famous, J-Law rushed to help a woman who was passed out and laying in front of an apartment complex. E! reported that Jennifer stayed up with the woman until help arrived. To be honest, Jen probably could have left whenever she wanted to, especially since other people were pictured to be there too. But she didn't, and that was very nice of her to do. So, I mean, how many other celebs or just people would have stuck around with someone in need when there are others around to help as well? Probably not too many. Speaking of nice things, J-Law has a pretty spectacular sense of style. Not only is her street fashion totally on point, she's also dressed by one of the biggest designers in the world. Dior, I'm sure you've heard of them. They actually dress her for all the red carpets because she's got them on lock like that. Just kidding. The two of them have a mutual partnership where Jen wears their designs on the carpets, and she seriously looks great, like, all the time. How about that dress she wore at the Oscars when she won her Little Academy Award? I mean, sure, she tripped in it, but she still looked flawless. And can you believe all that flawlessness comes naturally? Well, okay, she actually exercises, but working out is natural, right? Girlfriend doesn't diet at all because why would you want to deprive yourself of yummy foods? She revealed to Glamour a couple of years ago that, quote, "I don't diet. I do exercise, but I don't diet. You can't work when you're hungry, you know?" She's right, hello. People aren't usually themselves when they're hangry, and I don't think anyone really wants to know what J-Law is like when she's hungry. Another reason why we love J-Law, well, even though she's around all these big shot Hollywood stars and is constantly in front of the camera for work, she's just like one of us. Sure, she's also a big Hollywood star, but that doesn't mean she doesn't get starstruck from time to time. Case in point, when she saw Matt Damon on the red carpet at the Golden Globes, she didn't act professional. Nope. She acted like any of us would if we saw Matt Damon in real life. Check it out.
Matt Damon is not enough. This is not a drill. This is not a drill.
Yeah, you can do it.
All right, don't act like you wouldn't freak out like that to your BFF if you saw someone as hot as Matt. Which leads us to our next reason. Jennifer is a huge goofball. Not only does she have no shame in fangirling over her peers, she's also pretty much up for anything and will randomly drop little gems like this in her interviews. And to be honest, that just makes us all love her even more.
Oh, look, it's me, Lester Boomshaft, and if you hold the bow and arrow like this and put your shoulders back, it makes your tits look better.
I mean, how could you not love her after that? But I guess if you need another reason, I got one more for you. Her honesty. Because everyone loves an honest person, right? In Jen's Vanity Fair spread, the actress shared the funniest story from filming Catching Fire with Josh Hutcherson. She basically revealed that she and Josh would use the ocean as their potty in between takes. She admitted to the mag, quote, "Josh and I could swim in the water or, like, pee anytime you wanted. Anytime you have to pee, you can run right in the water." It was amazing. Not gonna lie, that's kind of gross, but seriously, you can't get any more honest than that. All right, you guys, if none of those reasons made you love her, then I guess there's just no hope for you. Anyway, for those of you who do love J-Law, what are some reasons why you love her?